Hello everyone, my name is FlareBlitzed here and welcome to the demo of NoStalgiA. This is an RPG Maker horror game made in VX8. It's currently under demo and it takes place in an abandoned village with abandoned mansion with full of unsolved mysteries. And roaming around the mansion is a young protagonist in itself. Like many others. Happy birthday, Katarina. Today you are legally to inherit the treasure of the key. Obtained a mansion key. Ooh. Even before we start playing the game, we acquire an item. Good times ahead. I know you have no memories from your old house. Hence I want you to at least try to take a look. It might be as well you go straight to the mansion today. The sooner, the better. And I hope you can find any memorable stuff about your parents. Maybe you would even find your old... Okay. Maybe you would even find your old panties. But be careful. Those panties are now ghosts haunting the mansion. And you will die by suffocation from your old panties. Okay. Enough about fanfics of that stuff. Moving on. But be careful. I suspect there is something lurking inside that building. I pray for your safety. Love, Uncle. Maybe he's the antagonist of the story. And there he goes, deciding for everything. Even more, it's heavily raining. I'm all soaked. So, is this the road to the building? Might as well go inside before I catch a cold. Might as well. Okay, so we can only save in specific locations. But we can load anytime, which is good. Right, the great mansion of Hanson, right. What about this way? No option. Okie dokie, fine. We'll be like that. Anything specific about these plants? What? Huh? I missed that part. I feel something is watching me. No, I don't believe in ghosts. What's with all these power frame? What's with all this? There's a hole there. Can we go in? No, we can't go in the hole. Essentially a puddle as I look at it closely. Alright. Shall we go inside? I think we should. I think there's nothing out here. Use the mansion key. Yeah, let's use the mansion key indeed into this. And it locks itself. Locked? What's just happened now? Can't believe this mansion once belonged to my family. It's so dark. Eerie. And dusty. Looks like there's no other choice than just to go inside. Probably there's a key somewhere. I'll first remove this robe and lit my flashlight. Light my flashlight? I wonder if I light the flashlight. No, it doesn't have any battery. Good. Don't have to worry about a bloody battery gauge. Yay, let's save the butterflies. Lilies? Welcome to the world where dreams are entwined by fate. Oh, Ben. What sort of paranormal force is behind all these wooden planks? I wonder if there's going to... Well then, I'm glad we saved before that happened. So, looking back on that, maybe we should not go that way then. So I wonder what kind of puzzles lurk around in these narrow corridors. So, we can't go outside. We can't go to the left. What about right? Okay, so we can go to the right. But that spider, I believe, is going to be... No, the spider's not lethal. Maybe it is, but we just don't know. Hello, spider. Can you please get out of the way? Thank you very much. I would like to progress through the game. This needs to be passable. There is only burned lumber inside. Nice. Nice to know that. Nostalgia, nostalgia. Where is the nostalgia? I'm pretty sure many parts in this game will include past events that have already transpired. Well, that's locked. That's fine, but it's locked. But it's fine, but it's still locked. Another long corridor. Any other ghosts going to kill me? Why not? It smells awful. Yep, just like my hopes. They're awful. Do you want me to not walk over that? Yeah, I'm not going to walk over that. That seems like a scene of demise. Go through here? Cool. December the 28th. Christmas is over. Ew, gross. And now just back down to the grind of lovely games. But there's nothing but your dimmed reflection. It's just a mirror. Do you think so? Hey. Hi. Poor big sister, to wander here foolishly. Hee hee. Ah, oh. No. You said you're Katarina. Are you lost, big sister? Not really. I see. Do you want to get out? But it won't be easy. You have to solve our riddle. Huh? There were lots of metal. We limited them to 5. And they were all second rated. Lame. Later on, we multiplied them into 9. After then, the last piece was stolen by Thief X. But Thief X was caught red-handed, and his head was used to replace the goody 3rd place. The metals and the severed head then molded into a corderio. Come find us again after you found the answer, or else we will swallow you up. These are not the little sisters I would like to have if I had siblings. Well, if I had sisters, I mean. Jashkai, whatever that says. They are spirit-like beings who lives in a house with the appearance of 5 to 6-year-old children. They love to perform pranks. I suppose that's what they are? What they are? Hi. I know, spooky. Totally unexpected in a horror game is to find yourself a spook like that. A lovely little... Oh god. The game is limited by these things, which I think block entries and accesses until certain events have transpired throughout the game. Who are you lurking about? Hello? Oh, greetings, beautiful lady. What are you doing here? Who are you? You're not a ghost, right? Ah, my bad. I am nothing but a wandering demon. Demon? Demons are fictional. Then I would not be here right now, you know. You may call me Cherry for now. So, are those twins giving you a hard time? Yes. They told me to solve a riddle. Pretty ridiculous one. Ah, they're such nerds in their young age. I wonder if they've lived as long as Alina in the witch's house. Those twins are called Tiki and Niki. You see, I can at least give you hints to help you solve a riddle. Only if you want it. I might not help you later in the full version of the game. So I'm giving you hints only at this moment. How do I know the riddle? Well, they always give the same riddle to everyone. So, are you ready? Good girl. But it wouldn't be a fun game if I spill the hints for free. I will give you another riddle, but the answer will be the key to solve the twins riddle. Sounds fun, right? Don't worry, it will be easier than their riddle. Okay, here goes nothing. Do you know which table that gives their regular monthly? If you can't figure it out, just look around in the library. Best of luck. The book of the month. And are we in the library? Or are we just in the front room, since there's a fireplace? But the question is, where the frack is... Oh, this must be the library then. Okay. This is like a diary book that belongs to someone. Read it? Well, certainly. I want to quit. I can't let my life to be tormented by those twin puppets. They keep cackling maniacally, without emotions or mercy. Manically, I know. At my miserable soul. My whole life is being engulfed in their wickedness. But I can't stop asking for more. Someone help me. Seems like it's the story of gacha players. Better to not fuss it about. Diary, diary, diary. This does give me reminiscence of a witch's house in a way. There's a backstory behind these twins. And the incident obviously transpired for them to not be completely dead because their souls didn't pass on onto the other side. So therefore, either something paranormal is going on, or a spellbound effect is in motion in which keeps these souls from going to the other side. Just like in the witch's house, in which Alina turned over to the dark side. But of course you find findings of newspapers in that game as well, which obviously refer to the fire of the house. I think I'm thinking of the wrong game, but there's a similar thing going on. There's a newspaper which has been burnt off. Read it. 1900 something, month something. A large mansion was burned off, which was suspected as an accident due to the fire of candles. The casualties were nobody survived during the fire, and almost the entire building was burnt. Yeeks. You talk about this building? Or a particular mansion? It's a book about chemicals. Platinum, gold, mercury, copper. Boron, silicon, arsenic, germanium. Sodium, lithium, potassium, francium. Americium, uranium, plutonium, istanium. Chromium, magnesium, iron, zinc. Oh, going through the periodic table, are we? This is a book about chemistry, read it. Many chemical elements found are divided by many categories, arranged into a handful table, called a periodic table. Alkaline metal, transition metal, semi-metal, etc. Going over to gases. There's a note left, read it. Do you know what elements circling around an angel's head? Halogens. Oh, just because they have halo on them. Read. Nah, I've already read it. Okay. So, a riddle, a riddle, a riddle. Lots of riddles. Many riddles about toilets. Maybe a riddle should be about a toilet. I'm not getting a gist as to what I need to read. Something about a book of a month. Something like that anyways. Why would a child do that as a scribble? As they've been tormented. It could be one of these twins I've done it by all means. It's not a nice answer. It's a bloody pun, that's what it is. It can't be a riddle if it's a pun, you know. But you know what, regardless, it gets to be answered nonetheless. Yeah, so one thing they have in common, the different elements mentioned in the book, and the fact that there's a table means that, well, they both have a periodic theme to it. You know, table gets their regular things. Talking about periods, obviously. And this is just the most insulting part of it all. Try and think simplistic about it. Shorten them probably, and then convert to them. There's millions of words in the English language, and you're telling me to solve and shorten and convert like one or two of them? Impossible. And by convert to them means you probably need to know the origin of the last form. Again, something else which doesn't make any sense. Also, you need to be careful with their words. Analyze them thoroughly. Don't forget to look back in the library if you need to. Those are the hints I could give you. Good luck. Cross out the words hints and put in more information to confuse you. I have been on this for about 2 to 3 hours now. I started around 7 o'clock, and it's around 9:30 now. I don't understand how riddles can ruin a game's atmosphere. I mean, the music is good, the artwork, characters are lovely, the atmosphere is quite good, but the riddles kill this game. That's why I won't recommend it to anyone to play this game. That's why I'm going to go through, that's why I've been through this experience, just to tell you as a person not to play this game unless the developer actually dumbs down the difficulty, or in words, make it actually possible to solve this game, because literally there's just nothing I can do. This is beyond my capabilities. And I've been on, well, the blog site to this game, looked at some of the answers given there, and, well, they don't help at all as well. Synonyms, think of a word simplistically. Again, you can't think it simplistically unless you're the developer of the game. So therefore, anyone outside of the developer circle will find this impossible. Sorry for my foul mood, but this is really a stupid idea to put in a game. Why make it impossible to proceed through? It's beyond me. Riddles are supposed to be fun. Riddles are supposed to be hard yet fun. You slap yourself and you find the answer, or you be confused as to how to solve a riddle. I'm both. I'm angry by the fact that these riddles plague the game, and I'm equally as annoyed if you can actually find an answer, because literally there's no clues to them. So let's just have a look at this real quick for the last time. There were lots of metal. We limited them to 5. Okay, so we have ourselves 25 different metals mentioned: platinum, gold, mercury, copper, bromine, silicon, arsenic, germanium, sodium, lithium, potassium, francium, americium, uranium, plutonium, einsteinium, chromium, magnesium, iron, and zinc. Now, half of them have IUM at the end, other ones have ON at the end. I really don't know. And they were all second rated. So maybe it was due to the fact that each line you had to look at the second element mentioned. So that would be gold, arsenic, Then it would be francium and chromium. Later on, we'll multiply them into 9. Again, doesn't make any sense because now it's a mathematical equation. Because you know, when you put multiply, it's a math equation. Nothing that means letters, it just means that. After then, the last piece was stolen by Thief X. Who the frack is X? The Thief X was caught red-handed, and his head was used to replace the goody third piece. Again, with that, what third piece? The metals and the severed head then molded into a caldero, which I probably think is cauldron. Then we go back to the library, which has only one more book to look at after you solved Cherry's riddle. This is an article about things that represents Latin America culture. Pillen, Cardio, Valencian, whatever it says. Again, I can't read that. But I don't understand, really. I really want to like this game. But if I find even one very, very outlandishly stupid element about it, which are riddles, then you can forget about all of the good things. Because this one incredibly stupid, incredibly cryptic, impossible feature about the game ruins it. And that sums up my Let's Play of the demo of NoStalgiA. NoStalgiA. Yeah, it must be NoStalgiA because it's not set yet. So, thank you so much for watching, guys. And I'm just going to see what happens when you just put something else other than the one thing that we could put in, which we don't know, when we interact with the dolls. Because I think that's going to be a good way to end this off on a horror note. No, you're stupid. You're outlandishly stupid for thinking of a stupid riddle for me to stupidly find out. Nah. If there's more characters, then I could say your riddles suck. Hang on. I'm dead. What a waste of time. So thank you very much for watching, guys. If there's any updates in the future, like catastrophically big updates in the future, regarding the difficulty, the overall schematics of the riddles in the game, number one, they need to be more simplistic so that people can actually understand what to actually do. Because apparently, beta testers of this game have managed to solve these riddles without any hints. Work that one out. But yeah, this is actually one of the first demos that I've been really cross about. Because when you play a game like this, you kind of get an overall feel of like how the story is set out, how the game flows. But that only happens when you've played like 10 of these kind of games, which I have. Like, if you can go through my channel, you can literally see how many different games I've played through the different playlists I've enlisted. And after a while, you get a sense of feel of like how a game should flow. and how riddles should be structured. But there's always going to be a curveball like this where hints aren't going to be placed in the game. They're going to be placed on an outside source. And that source is called the blog itself that this game is available on. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. And take care of yourselves.